Hey guys, it's Maddie and Everly, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I have all the questions pulled up right here on my laptop, so I'm just going to be reading them off and answering them. So the first question is, do you recommend having a baby as a teen, or should I wait? Okay, so honestly, I do not recommend having a baby as a teen. I mean, if it happens, and you should deal with your consequences. You have a long time to be an adult, so live your life as a kid. You have the rest of your life to have a kid. There's no rush. Okay, so the next question is, would you have had her later on if you had the choice? Honestly, that's a really hard one. She saved me from a lot of dark stuff, so I'm not really sure. So my answer to that question is I don't know, probably not, because I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't have had her at 14. Okay, so the next question is, how old are you now? I am 15 now. My birthday is April 11th. I have a really late birthday. I'm a sophomore in high school, so everyone's older than me, you know. Next question, how much do your parents help out with Everly? Honestly, people assume that they're the ones taking care of her and I just like go out and do stuff, but honestly, the only time I've actually gone out and done something, I've only gone out 3 times without her. Twice it was only an hour to take a STAR test, and the second time was to go see a few of my friends, and I was only gone for a little over an hour, and I hadn't really gone anywhere without her since. She stays with me. Sometimes, like, when I need to do something, my mom will hang out with her for a minute, but for the most part, she's with me. She sleeps in my room. I don't know, she's just with me, like, 24/7. What other names did you have in mind for Everly? So, actually, her name was almost Willow Poet. I really love the name Willow, and poetry has always been an outlet for me, so I thought I would interpret that into her name. But I guess Everly Joy just was a better fit for her. I also liked the name Luna. What would you have named Everly if she was a boy? I actually had the name Asher Sparrow picked out for if I had a boy, but obviously she's a girl even though she's bald. Okay, the next one is pretty long. So, did kids at school notice that you were pregnant before you started doing online classes, or did it just go around? No, they did not. So the month that I got pregnant was April. So school was about to get out. It got out in May, so I was only like pregnant for a month, and I actually got expelled in April too. So I started online school. So I was already in online school when I got pregnant. And comment down below if you want me to do a story time of how I got expelled. So just let me know. Are you talking to anyone right now? If so, how do they feel about you having a daughter? I actually have not really like talked to anybody since her dad, which was last year in May is when we broke up. So that was the last person I really talked to, but guys don't really talk to me anymore now that I have a baby, and I get that because like I'm 15 years old and there's not a lot of 15 to 17 year olds that really want to talk to a girl with a kid. They want to have fun, live their life, they don't want to be tied down. But hopefully I'll find someone someday, and if I ever do find somebody, they have to love Everly as much as they love me. What are Everly's favorite foods? Okay, so she really likes, well, she doesn't really eat baby food. The only thing I can really get her to eat is crackers, rice, and she rarely eats them. So basically her favorite food is boobs. What advice would you give to girls out there who feel they have to have sex to be in a committed relationships? You do not have to have sex to be with somebody. You can, like, if they make you feel like you have to have sex to keep them, drop them. You do not need them. Who is Everly's father? I'm not going to say his name because, you know, privacy reasons. But I dated him for about 6 months. I know in my last video I said it was a pretty serious relationship. Not my last video, but like in a video I did. And I got pretty, like, destroyed in my comments for saying that. Like, that's not what I meant. I just meant, like, my age. It was serious. So everybody's commenting and asking about her dad, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a video on the topic. So next question, are you still in school? I do online school now. I am a sophomore in high school, and I am planning on finishing school. I want to go to college. I want to get my doctoral degree. You know, I want to be successful in life, and having her hasn't changed any of that. If anything, it's encouraged me to be more successful for her sake. What happened to the father? He wasn't ready for a kid, and he just wants to live his life, I guess. He's really missing out, but I mean, in the end, it's his choice. He hasn't met her. I know a lot of people ask that. I haven't seen him since May of last year. He's really missing out on her life, but honestly, she doesn't need a dad. I can be both for her. I'm your mom and your dad. How do you feel about that? Where are you from? I am from Texas, born and raised, and I promise I'm not a cowgirl. I don't wear cowgirl boots. I don't ride a horse to the store, but I live in Texas. Okay, next question. What is on Everly's head? I've heard this a lot. It is a birthmark. It's called, I don't know the medical term for it, but they call it a stork bite. She's had it since she was born. She has one on her booty and on the back of her head, but yeah, it's just a red mark she's had since she was born. I had them when I was a baby too, and they went away. So, how do strangers react when they see you and Everly together? Honestly, people, I'm pretty sure they assume that she's my sister, but I just don't really say anything. If somebody asks, I say, yeah, I'm 15, she's mine, she's great, I love her. I'm mature about it. So, I guess it kind of like contradicts whatever judgments they'd made. How did you find out you were pregnant? Okay, so I guess I kind of knew I was pregnant since I missed my period, because I remember I had this period tracker app, and it said I was 4 days late on my period, and I usually was like kind of irregular, so I didn't really think much of it, and then it was 5 days late, 6 days late, a week late, 2 weeks late, and I was just kind of like, well, maybe I'm pregnant. I ended up deleting the app, just kind of ignoring it. When my mom's like, she would ask me, Maddie, why haven't you been needing tampons? Have you got your period? I said, yeah, I did. It's just been irregular. I don't know. I felt so bad, like, lying about it, but I didn't know what to say. I honestly thought she was gonna be so mad if she found out, because I wasn't in a good place with her at the time. Do you play video games? If you do, which ones? Yes, I do. I grew up with a dad who played video games, so he got me into those. Like, I remember growing up, he would play World of Warcraft. I would go in there, and about kindergarten, he would let me make my characters and play. I also remember playing a lot of Skyrim as a kid. But right now, my favorite games are Fortnite, Fallout, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, basically any of them. I also like Rainbow and PUBG, but yeah, I do play video games, and I swear I'm not just like hopping on a bandwagon. Does the father see Everly? No, he does not. People have said that he wants to, but I'll believe it when I see it. If he wants to, he will. Like, I don't have a problem with him seeing her. That's actually like something that I want, because I would never keep her from seeing him, you know, that would be wrong of me. But yeah, I'm hoping that he'll come around before she notices that she doesn't have a dad. Would you ever want to start your life over? No, I would not. I really like where I am at life. I'm not saying you should go get pregnant if you're having a bad time, but I'm just saying make the most of the situation you're in. I've always said that your situation is 90% what you make of it and 10% the situation you're actually in. What was your dad's reaction when you found out you were pregnant? He was shocked, but he basically just wanted to kick my ex's ass. I guess that's just kind of like how dads work. Who was your rock through all of this? My family. Honestly, there was never really a time that I've depended on my family more. How many siblings do you have? I have 4 younger siblings and no older siblings. So I am the oldest. I've kind of been like a little mommy my whole life because I've seen my mom raise 4 kids, and I guess that kind of just like readied me for being a mom. Everybody's trying to jump out of my arms. Okay, next question. What was Everly's first word? Her first word was mama. The other day, she was just babbling and she was going da 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 da. I'm like, girl, what? No, mama, mama, mama. Okay. Is he paying child support, or did he leave it in the dust after getting that bust? So technically, he left it in the dust after getting that bust. But I have a court date in September to establish paternity, and he's the only person I've been with, so this is at the court date. All of that will be taken care of, and I'm hoping to get some child support. If there's one thing you could tell Everly when she's older, what would it be? Persevere. You're not defined by where you come from. You are defined by who you are. Just because her mom was young doesn't change anything. I love her with all my heart just as much as any other mother would. Would people in your family treat you differently because you were very young and pregnant? I've always been close with everyone in my family, but so no, they didn't treat me differently because they saw how I handled the situation. Of course, they were shocked when they found out, but I've always had their support. What's your dream job? Probably something that has to do with politics. I want to do something good. I don't know, I'm just all for equality, like female and male equality, race equality. I mean, we're all just skin and bones. We should be defined by our souls and our minds, not by the color of our skin or our gender. Wow, why am I tearing up? Jesus. And I also want, like, gay rights and stuff. It's just stuff that I'm really passionate about. And I just want to make some changes in the world. Would you consider going back to public school when Everly is, like, 1 or 2? I honestly don't know. I was thinking about going, like, part-time for 1 semester my senior year, so Everly will be, like, 2 by then. But I'm not sure. Do you have a job? YouTube is my job. My videos just started getting monetized, so I'm going to be able to make some money off of that. Were you a party girl before Everly? I actually wasn't, contrary to many people's beliefs. I have really bad anxiety, so I wouldn't really go to parties. The last time I went to the party, I think I texted my mom and told her to come get me because I was scared. I've never drank or smoked or done any drug. I wouldn't really consider my past self a party girl. How old is Everly's dad? He is 15, same age as me, just like, I think like 6 months older. Why are you so grumpy? That was so cute. Ooh, this one's good. Are you scared that Everly may make it harder for you to get in a relationship later, and do you want to get into another relationship? I'm not scared because I know the right person will come along and he'll love me and Everly. Of course, it gets pretty lonely. I do want another relationship sometime, but not anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? But I do think one day I'll find the right guy eventually, whether I'm 15, 30, 60, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, right now I have Everly and she's all I really need. Do you ever have kids again? Yes, I do want more babies. I think I want to have 3 kids in total. I already actually have the name picked out if I have another kid. I like the name Everest. I do want to wait at least 5 years to have another baby. So, yeah. And I do want to wait until I'm financially stable. Who is that 2-year-old boy with you and your baby in your posts? He is my little brother. His name is Slate. I love him very much, but he is a rascal. He is 2 and a boy, so you know how that goes. He's my brother. He's not my kid, don't worry. Okay, so a lot of people are asking about the situation with my friends. Are they supportive? I have the best friends in the world. They all support me. They all love Everly. I obviously don't get to see them as much now because I have Everly, but when I do hang out with them, I bring Everly and they love her and she loves them. What's some advice you would give to another teen mom struggling? Just stay strong, do it for your baby. You're gonna get hate, you're gonna get lots of hate, but there's people that are there for you, and the most important thing right now is your kid. And yeah. Probably not gonna pull that in. RIP! I think I'm gonna end the video here because she is getting sleepy. It's almost 9 o'clock, so what are you doing? So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Comment what you want me to do next. Go follow my social medias. My Instagram is Maddie with 2 E's and Lambert with 2 T's. My Snapchat is getmaddiefied. My Twitter is MaddieXLambert. Say bye-bye! Bye!